So my question to you today is, which of these people living inside of you do you want to attract and bring out for the world to see? Which of these people? You know, we all look like we're nothing more than flesh and bones, but in reality, we are all these billions of people and energies that hold our thoughts and our memories, our emotions, our beliefs, and all these stories we tell ourselves all together. Which of these people do you want to attract and bring out for the world to see? See, you can perceive this whole issue, this whole subject, and feel intimidated, or you can see yourselves as billion times more brilliant, billion times bolder, billion times brighter, billion times better, billion times everything, billion times ever growing, billion times ever evolving. See, if you know how to use this ever evolving aspect of you, you will never ever stay stuck in bodies you don't like. Because your inner being is always calling you to that better version of you, ever evolving. You know? So, yes, you are. I'm telling you today, you are a billion times that awesome. So now you understand why it is like awkward, or you understand why you just can't stay where you are, right? Because you're a billion times that awesome. You know? See, ladies, we are creating our own realities. We cannot stop creating as long as we cannot stop breathing. Okay, and we cannot stop these people living inside of us. These people that carry our way of thinking, our feelings, our beliefs, our stories we tell ourselves, they ain't going nowhere. These people they are unseen forces. They never die. They are not going anywhere. So my question to you, listen carefully. Which of this spirit is governing your mind? Which spirit is governing your mind? Which spirit is dominating your awareness? Which energy or spirit are you putting into the things you do? Which energy is ruling your daily routine? Which energy is leading your schedule? It is not going away, remember? So they are into something. But the good news is we can adjust them to work for us. Powerful stuff, isn't it? We can adjust these entities to work for us. Powerful. Powerful stuff. I'm not kidding you. That's why you're here today. That's why you're listening to this. Is powerful. You know, I don't worry about anything. I've come to the point where when I give birth, I put on weight for some reason or whatever, and I look at myself, I don't go and think, oh, this is so hard. Oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? I just know what to do. I just know what not to think, and I just know that it's gonna be alright. I just know. And I'm not kidding you. When I had my baby, about a few, and when I really started my journey of transformation, I just decided, okay, fine, everything is gonna be alright. I don't even remember when I went from size 14 to 6. I don't know what happened during that moment. Anyway, I'm just in a fog here. But what I'm trying to say is that when you invite this spirit into everything you do, or these entities into everything you do, it's like your results appear before you know it. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you come to realize, or when you come to understand that losing weight has very little to do with calories and more to do with how these laws respond to your vibration, you will sing hallelujah. I'm not kidding you, and your struggles will slowly vanish. Why do you have to struggle when you know that you are that powerful? You know, talking about powerful, exceptional people, let's talk about high performance athletes. Ugh, I love these people. See, when you have a conversation with high performance athletes, see, I was watching a documentary the other day, and I love watching documentary of these people. It is fascinating to me that high performance athletes often say the same thing. They say that what they are able to accomplish is 90% inner programming and only 10% physical. Isn't that fascinating? You know, and whenever I listen to them, when you listen to them keenly, you realize that they really do understand the principles of the law of attraction. I'm sure you've heard a lot of athletes say that they often say that 90% is inner programming, it's in their spirit, it's in their mental capacity. These exceptional people achieve so much, and we sit back and say, wow, how did he do that? How did he run like that? And by the way, if you notice, most of them, these high performance groups of people, they have coaches because they need a constant reinforcement, you know, because you need that energy around you that builds you up. It builds you, because a lot of people, when they go on journeys of transformation, their voices that beat you up and really bring up your self-doubt appear. Yeah, yeah. Self-doubt is one thing that is going to keep you down. Okay? So, but I'm here to tell you that these athletes, they have a belief system. And one thing I've come to realize also is that believing is not just like one thing. Believing is, wow, it's like a topic in itself. Believing actually has tools you can apply, especially in your wellness journey. There are certain tools you ought to apply, but anyway, I'm not going to mention everything in this training. But I just want to let you know that it is possible to morph your body into what you dream. I cover the bulk of this topic in the 90-day e-course, so if you're interested, you can check it out. But anyway, in the meantime, I want to talk about how does your belief system affect your decision to lose weight. That's the next thing we're going to talk about. If you find value in the help I give you today, you might want me to help in your transformation. I get it. Because I was talking to somebody recently and she said, well, some of us just really need help in this area because it's hard. I have been struggling with this thing for a long time. It's hard. I need motivation. See, I'm going to take that statement one step further and say, yes, you need motivation, I know, but you also need a system to follow to take you from point A to point B. Because what women need in this world of information overload when it comes to this issue is results. Women are tired of information. Women need results in this area. Yes, you need to be informed. Yes, you need to have the knowledge. But itself is not, knowledge itself is power to the point where you really know how to implement it the right way to get results. I get it. So if you're at that stage where you really want a system and someone behind that system to be that instrument to keep you afloat, if you've been spinning around, or you're about to drown, or you've been drowning, I get it. It is totally up to you if you want my energy to be around during your transformation. If you want to check it out, go ahead, take a sneak peek at my Victory Infected Passionista program. I call it my VIP, meaning Victory Infected Passionista program, because I know that when you're around me, you have no choice. You will be infected with victory. You have no choice. Okay. So anyway, if it makes your heart sing, go to the link and check it out. So how does your belief system affect your decision to lose weight? How does your decision to lose, or how your decision to lose weight is directly connected to your belief system? Why don't we take that angle? See, many women are gonna benefit from this, because I don't know of one woman who doesn't have the last 5 pounds to get rid of. Okay, if you have a belief that says, "Oh, I'm fat and I don't have the body I want," or I need to get rid of this one that I have, then the fight to hit your goal, or the fight to hit your resolution you set for yourself, will only attract resistance. It will only attract resistance, because already you're coming from an angle of, I'm fat and I don't have the body I want. So there is already a fight there. It's going to attract resistance. And I know we've been told that's how you approach weight loss or weight gain or whatever. We've been told to approach it with, I want to lose weight conditioning. What you don't know is that the law of attraction is responding to your conditioning. What you seek, you will find. So the minute you invite the feeling of inadequacy, it becomes a struggle, which actually slows down your progress. And it will seem harder, because your frustrations are behind the scenes working hard, determined to take you back to square one. You see that? Especially if you already have a belief about it being hard. Therefore, and really, you cannot exceed your level of your beliefs, period. You cannot. It doesn't matter how many diet programs you join. Why? Because your conditioning spells out loudly that it is hard. Also, if you approach it by saying that you want to lose weight, it will only attract situations where you will need to lose weight. Do you get it? You don't need to keep this false shenanigan, this false conditioning. You don't, when you can just attract the body you love by being the body you love, when you embody the body you love, and also loving the body you have. You see the difference? So attracting is a state of being. Attracting is a state of being. And this internal posture is what determines the kind of results you get. This internal posture is what dictates the kind of results you get. See, this is the aspect that really sets this conversation apart from anything else out there. Everyone is telling you about this quick drink or these quick fixes and dieting and buy machines, and by the way, buy this machine today, or pay a gym membership, or buy more machines and store them in your basement. And then what happens? What happens to your basement and your garage? Nothing. Your inner programming is saying that it is hard, so it doesn't matter how many machines you buy. So if your inner programming is saying it is hard, so therefore that is your reality. See? You see what's holding you back? You see what's holding you back, and unconsciously you will be attracting more of it. You're going to be attracting more of it. So there you have it. This upcoming topic, I am going to challenge some of your beliefs in this upcoming topic. It is a sensitive area for most people, I know, but I'm going to be real. If you keep an open mind, you realize that all I want is to connect women, is to connect you and your inner being. Also, I'm going to be brief here because I discuss more of this in the full training. Now we are diving into the magnitude of your magnetic power. Your awareness, is it disease-oriented or is it wellness-oriented? It affects how you establish things into your experiences. This is why you have to pay attention to what you are paying attention to. Pay attention to what you're paying attention to. Have you by any chance noticed that when you decide to buy a new car, say a white BMW or a blue Lexus or, whatever, white BMW, let's just stick with white BMW. Anyway, when you decide to buy a white BMW, all of a sudden white BMWs start popping up, appearing everywhere you go. Yeah. Your awareness is magnetic. That is why BMWs suddenly appear without you doing anything but bring it to your awareness. I was sitting outside someday under a tree. It was, I think it was, yeah, it was summer. It was kind of dry, just green and brown stuff around, leaves. And I said to myself, there can't be anything red around here, because red is a bright color, right? I said, there can't be anything red around here. Guess what? Guess what? Red things started popping up, bringing it to my awareness. I was like, okay. What is my point? You bring things into your experiences using your awareness. So, for those of you who observe Cancer Awareness, Awareness Month. Wait a minute, Cancer Awareness Month, really? A whole month dedicated to disease awareness? Okay, let me hold my breath. Like I said earlier, I cannot squeeze everything into this one training today. But the only thing I'm going to say before I leave this topic alone is that right now, actually, let me call it your assignment. If you're one of those people who observe Cancer Awareness Month, or you have symbols of this disease you have symbols of disease awareness like cancer ribbons or car magnets or keychains or whatever else they distribute, your assignment today, as a matter of fact, is a gift you're giving yourself today, is to go and remove all those symbols around you so that you can clear that part of you intentionally and make room for wellness manifestations. Go remove all these symbols and clear that part of you intentionally so that you can make room for wellness manifestations. Like I said, you're gonna get the in-depth discussion in the in-depth training in the e-course. I'm so looking forward to the ladies who are taking the e-course because my aim is to establish a wellness awareness focus into the psyche of my coaching clients so that they will be so intoxicated by wellness they don't even understand the language of disease anymore. Truth be told, when you become a soul creator, when you become a soul creator, you become more aware of life. Every fiber of your being just wants to radiate life, and life is a force that escalates your drive and self-love and wellness and all these beautiful things. But for now, if you're listening to this, you can share this information with your lady friends. Go ahead, do that, and help them become more aware of what they're aware of. It's important. We have to help each other out and share information that is beneficial to our health. So go ahead, share this information because, like I said, your awareness is magnetic. If they ask you why you're sharing the information, tell them that, guess what, sister? Your awareness is magnetic. You have magnetic powers. Bam! Bam! Oh, I'm just having fun. I know. I'm just having fun. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I'm just having fun. I hope you are too. Misconception topic. Let's talk about a myth. Women have bought into this misconception that her body after pregnancy and childbirth is not compliant to the idea of getting skinny. And therein lies the trap. That's a trap. As you think, so shall you be, period. The law of attraction is not going to force any reality that does not correspond with your story. The story you're telling yourself is what is attracting your reality. If you come up with excuses as to why it is not possible for you to have a baby because, to have a fabulous body because you had babies and you had C-section, or you had if you come up with excuses as to why it is not possible for you, your body type or family history, something, that is exactly what you are attracting more of. Okay, essentially you're telling your body that don't comply. And what do you think? You think your body is not listening? She is listening and obeying your invisible command. Okay, Seriously, this is a topic that I just really want women to understand that they have the power to command your body to do what you want her to do. Another misconception that occupies women's consciousness and really affecting their health is this. I mean, talk about suffering from this myth at a subconscious level. This is sad because almost 90% of of what you believe about motherhood, family history, sickness, diet, exercise, your body type, bones, this, I mean, it is bogus. The challenge that women face in their quest to get out of the body they don't like and into the body of their dreams may not always be due to bad eating habits. It's not always that clear cut. Let me tell you a clear case of this, okay? Let me tell you, it is so obvious how people can be attached to their suffering at a subconscious level and they don't even know. It is so hidden that it is holding them back in a place of no return. And this is why I have spoken to so many women who don't believe that they have the power to manifest their own bodies because of some condition or illness plaguing another family member. Like, seriously? Why is another person's problem your problem? What is another person's problem doing in your vibration? This is the only reason. Because you allow it. I will often hear stuff like, well, my auntie suffers from diabetes or this disease or something. They will call some disease and it runs in the family and it's affecting me. I'm like, why on freaking earth would you want to take on someone else's cross? Why? Do you know that you don't have to? Do you know that? Do you know you don't have to? Do you know you have that choice? Do you know you have that right? Do you know that you are not a prisoner? You have the power to manifest your own body. You have the power to manifest your own body. I mean, I don't blame them because I heard things like this growing up. I heard things like, oh, you guys have fat in your family. In 2006, yeah, that was '06 when I gave birth, and I gave birth to my son. Someone told a friend of mine that, I told you I always put on weight when I when I get pregnant. I think I put on about 50 pounds or 60 pounds with that pregnancy because I was skinny before and then I put on all pounds during pregnancy. And somebody told my friend that, oh, they are not sure that I'm going to get back in shape because we have a history in my family. When I heard that, I just laughed. I just laughed and I said, watch me. Watch me. You don't know how I think. You don't know how I operate in this area, okay? But I really do understand you. I'm not judging you or saying that you're bad for thinking that. I do understand because we all have been victims of these myths and misconceptions. I do understand. I also had some screwy beliefs about childbearing in my family. And guess what? I suffered the consequences. I suffered multiple miscarriages and stillbirth. And somewhere in me, something inside of me always knew that there was a problem with that particular issue in my family. And so that's what I manifested. But when I changed my beliefs and I decided, okay, you know what, this is my time to manifest my own dream, even under some confusing, challenging circumstances, I still gave birth to my daughter who turned 1 in October. Because everybody around me would tell you, I put my foot down and I said, this is my time to manifest. I am done with losing babies. I am done. I am done. I am done. Okay, God, this is my time. I'm gonna have a baby. Bam! End of story. Okay? It was really that kind of fight. I really had to get to the point where I put my foot down. But, this whole concept about sharing people's diseases or sharing family history or challenge or all these challenges that families have, it doesn't serve you. Don't share. If it doesn't serve you, don't share it. I'm here to tell you, sister, if it doesn't serve you, don't share it. It's almost like accepting your father's beliefs about money and never really exploring your own gifts because you've been told over and over again that you can only make money when you do what everybody else is doing. Even if you hate it, really, you see, it's just that kind of thing. This is the kind of misconception that keep women stuck in disease-filled bodies that they don't even like, and they're still hiding behind some false family history gibberish. And then guess what? It becomes the perfect reason, and then just hiding behind that reason, that history or that belief that there is something wrong in the family, it becomes the perfect reason to justify their suffering. Wow, I could talk about this all day. But for those of you who register for the e-course, I want you to look out for a particular topic called By Virtue of Having a Womb. By virtue of having a womb, it will open your eyes, it will open your heart to the truth of who you are, and you will get awesome results. If you don't get anything else, get that one particular training. I can talk about this every day, but I cannot talk about this again today because I really want to wrap. I really want to wrap this up. As much as I enjoy interacting with your soul, I have to wrap up. But if you want to go deeper, get that training. Your womb is not just for making babies. So even if you're not a mom, you will still get so much out of this, and you understand the true meaning of having a womb. It's called by virtue of having a womb. Once again, you are not a prisoner. You have power. You are free. You are free to the extent of your awareness and beliefs. You are free. You are free. You are free. So right here, right now, I want you to start telling yourself, start saying it. Say it. I am free. I am free to step into new levels of awareness. I am free to leave this old paradigm or this old standard behind. I am free to step into new levels of self-care. Say it. I am free. My body needs me. Say it. My body needs me to be connected. My body needs me to be balanced. My body needs me to be energized. My body needs me to be happy. If your soul is resonating with this, say it. If your soul resonates with this, if your soul doesn't resonate with it, you don't have to. So beginning today, if you want to get awesome results, see, you have to awaken the resurrected spirit in you. You win with this in a big way because by paying attention to your true nature, your potential is what is driving you to achieve more and not your problems. So say it aloud. I am free. I am free. I am free to connect my body to my resurrected spirit. That's right. Say it. I am free. Say it and mean it. Say, I need a new story. I need to tell a new story. I need to tell a new story because I can create a new story beginning today. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Today, now, right now is the time. You are free. You are free indeed. I hope you enjoyed this training as much as I did making it for you. If you got any value out of this today, if you got any value from this help that I gave you today, and you want me to help in your transformation, the application process goes like this. If you feel the energy between your soul and mind, you feel the energy flowing and the nudge telling you that you ought to give yourself this gift, and you want to dive in, apply for a breakthrough session with me. Okay, let's talk. I also prefer to work with people I feel like are attracted to me. Everybody likes to work with people that they like, that they love. So if I see your application and I feel the same way, we will take it from there. I'm here to connect you from where you are to where you want to be, from point A to point B, so that you can actually see results. Okay, now keep your soul smiling, celebrate your beautiful body, passionista style, because you have magnetic powers and the law of attraction freaking works. Bye for now.